Hey everybody, and welcome to the bait shop. It's a mail day. That's right, another mail day. We've had a lot of mail days recently, which is super cool. Today's mail day is from B8NTackle. I'm excited to get into this. I kind of know what's in here, and I'm very, very stoked to get to use these. But let's take a look at it together, and we'll talk about what we're going to do today, because we will be opening this and absolutely making some baits. All right, this is everything that came in the box from B8NTackle. Starting off, we have directions on how to use the 3 molds that we're going to be looking at. We have the Big-Eyed Fathead Junior, Big-Eyed Fathead, and the Tombstone Kicker. These have directions on how to heat the molds, use the molds, hardware, eyes, all of that, and information about tagging B8NTackle over on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to throw their username up here, and if you like the looks of these molds, you need to go over there. They'll be linked in the bio or the description as well, and send Joe a message so you can get your hands on some yourself. And we have these cool packets. Okay, I see these are labeled. Let's take a look at the one that's not labeled first. Those are cool bags. I like those a lot. All right, what have we got? We have got stickers out the wazoo here. That is awesome. We're definitely going to be, ooh, I like that one. That one's cool. We're definitely going to be throwing, oh, that's a magnet. We got a magnet? We got another magnet? Sweet. Baiting season. I like those. Cool. We are going to be throwing a couple of these. That one's cool too. We're going to be throwing a couple of these on the, oh, that's a magnet as well. Awesome. On the microwave behind me, we got a coaster too. Very cool. Man, magnets, stickers, coaster. Very cool. I'm super, super grateful, Joe, to you for sending me all this stuff, and I cannot wait to get to keep going and digging into it. So this is a Big-Eyed Fathead bag. Oh man, I see. Whoa, very cool. A couple more coasters. What? A pin? Dude, I love pins. Some very cool eyes, some little bloodshot eyes, logo eyes. Those are dope. We got some more stickers specific to the Big-Eyed Fathead. Dude, these are sick. Oh, that's a magnet. Got another magnet there. Look at that. I like that reflective one. And a couple more. Very cool. Man, we are getting sticker stocked up. So eyes, I'm going to take those and I'm going to stick them back in this bag so I make sure I remember that those eyes go to the Big-Eyed Fathead. And now we have the Big-Eyed Fathead Junior. Let's see what we got in here. More pins. We have got another pin here. I like that one. That one's so cool. Plastic. Very cool. Another one, a button. Some stickers. Magnet. Another magnet. Our fridge is going to be covered. And then we've got some eyes. We have, ooh, those are cool. So we got some brown and purple with gold. Got a couple more of the logo eyes. Some pretty natural looking eyes there too. Okay, same thing. I'm going to stick these back in here so I don't get the sizes mixed up and I know what goes to what. And then we've got the Tombstone bag. We've got a dope coaster. I'm going to be stocked up on coasters for sure, because I think that puts, how many coasters do we have here now? We have got 4. We have a B8NTackle coaster, Tombstone Kicker coaster, and a couple Big-Eyed Fathead coasters. Very cool. And dude, magnets. Magnets for the fridge. You can always use fridge magnets. Okay, let's pour out the rest of these. Ooh, big sticker. Or a big sticker. Big pen, Tombstone Kicker pen. Another magnet. Very cool sticker. Another sticker, and then a couple sets of eyes. We have some logo eyes there, Check those out. Man, that black sparkle is insane. All right, I'm gonna throw those back in the bag so I don't lose those either. Now, let's crack into this. Dude, I love this custom packaging. This is so cool. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I need these types of mailers with Dadfish Tackle logos on them. That one's wrapped up. Put that to the side. And that one's wrapped up. Put that to the side. Oop, that one's not wrapped up. All right. Let's get it out. Okay. Got our first. There's the mold. So this is a silicone open pore mold. I haven't used silicone open pores in quite a while, but my first molds were silicone open pores. Just little worms, nothing as impressive as this. I'm not positive which one that is. So let's crack into the others and we'll get it figured out pretty quickly because two of them I think should look basically the same but different sizes. Okay, so there's one of the big-eyed fat heads. So this is the tombstone kicker then, I believe. Which means this should be, yeah, so that's the junior. And that's the big-eyed fat head. That is awesome. Look how big that is. Dude. Cannot wait to pour these. So we have the big-eyed fat head. Let's go ahead and move these here. Big-eyed fat head. Big-eyed fat head junior. And the tombstone kicker. Now, of course, we have to pour these. And from what I read in the directions, because they're silicone, you don't want to put them on your hot plate like you do your aluminum molds. You want to take a heat gun and heat up the inside right before you pour. So that's what we'll be doing. And we're going to get a set of one of each of these poured, demolded, and take a look at them. First cup of plastic just came out of the vacuum chamber. I'm going to run the big one in our saltwater blend, which is tougher because of how big it is. The other two I probably run in our craw tube blend, which is a little bit softer, a little more action because they're on the smaller side compared to the big one. But I thought, what a great opportunity to work our way through a couple more of the new Siren Scales. So I'm going to pick out two, and we're going to pour this guy in a smoky color, like a translucent black color with Siren Scale in it, maybe a moon dust, a Holoshift, something. We're going to make it look real good. And then we'll probably pour both of these in the same color with the same Siren Scale. So while I get this first cup of plastic, so I cooked it for about a minute, made sure it was super liquefied, hot, and ran it in the vacuum chamber. Good way to get all those initial bubbles out. And then now I'm going to cook it the rest of the way and we'll start building our color and we'll have a Siren Scale to add to that. Okay, we have got our cup of plastic here. So we're going to be pouring all of these in the Dead on Plastics craw tube blend. Paperwork that Joe provided says recommend medium blend plastic for best action. And so the craw tube's more of a medium firm, but I think it's going to turn out really cool. So we've got our plastic here. We are going to not start with our translucent black. We're going to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon of, I picked out the Abyss Siren Scales. I'm going to start with 1/8. We might bump it, especially since we're doing a translucent pigment, just to get as much visible Siren Scales as possible. I'm going to see if I can just... All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, no. Whoa. I was not gentle enough. It caused an uproar of Siren Scales. And a little bit extra there. There we go. Seal that up. Okay, let's go ahead and mix that up. All right, now we're gonna throw in, we're just gonna start with a drop, but this is a translucent black. This is Barlow's translucent black. So, 1 drop isn't gonna do a ton for backing power. Obviously, we're gonna go more than that. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 more. That's more like it. That very cool blue to pink Siren Scale there. Very cool looking. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see, we're at 3. We'll do 2 more. We'll go to 5. See where that puts us. Now I'm wondering, I'm seeing some blue in the plastic, which makes me wonder if this is one of these Siren Scales that bleeds, or if the... No, I think the plastic's just taking on that hue. Okay, now let's figure out see if we're gonna do another additive to this to pull a little bit more on the surface. I do like those Siren Scales a lot. Right now I'm trying to decide if I wanna go, I think I wanna go back in with a little more. I want this thing to be crazy. Yeah, more like that. Absolutely riddled with Siren Scales. Very cool. Now let me ponder for a moment and see if we're going to add a moon dust to this. Okay, we're not going to do a moon dust. I decided to go with Sonic Holoshift. We're going to try and do a very accurate 30-second, a smidgen. So Sonic is a deep blue and purple Holoshift. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. HS610. And I think, yeah, I think that'll look really cool. Kind of bringing those blues to the surface. Oh my gosh. That looks fantastic. All right, now the question is, do we saturate any more? We've got a pretty thin tail on this mold. Not super thin, obviously. I mean, in reality, it's a pretty thick tail, but compared to the rest of the mold, we're looking at a thinner piece there. So that's where the translucence is really going to show, there and through that part of the tail there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go any. We're at 5. You know what? Looking at that, I think we go a couple more drops. So let's, we've let this cool off quite a bit as we've been working with it. So I'm gonna zap it for just a second. We'll add a couple drops and then we'll be about ready to pour. Okay, so we're at 5 drops. Let's go, put us at 8 drops. See what our saturation looks like there. And I had a thought, and I think we're gonna do it. I really am thinking that I would love to see some silver in this, like with the blue, right? I'd love to see some silver with that blue purple. And I have 2 Siren Scales here that are new, that are silver. I think we're gonna go with Carbonite 310, which is, I think, but we're not gonna go in as heavily as we did with the other one. We're gonna go in with just an 1/8. see if we can pull some of those silver. Ooh, we've got some like burning colors coming off of that carbonite as well. All right, we'll get this mixed in really well. I do think we're just gonna bump it, go straight to 10. That puts us at 10 drops of the translucent black. Whoa, man, look at those carbonite colors. More than you'd expect from looking at that, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Jeez. All right, I am gonna, oh man, I think I want more. I don't know if I want more saturation. I think 10. I think I want a little bit more. That carbonite is lighting up way more than I expected. Not in a bad way. Like I was kind of expecting just to have some nice silver flash, but the way it's pulling those other colors is absolutely insane. All right, that's much better. I like that level of saturation. That's what we're gonna see pretty much in the tail. So let's get our mold prepped and get ready to pour this. Here's our mold. And we need to heat it up a little bit on the inside just so that we don't have a bunch of like denting and stuff, right? Recommendation is to heat it up with a heat gun. I have one heat gun, and the heat gun I have is mounted for doing jigs. And I've got it mounted, like wrapped up with wire, so I can't really just take it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it like this while it's mounted. Get this warm, and then our plastic should be ready to go. Yeah, that got hot. Wasn't sure how long I needed to heat it for what I'm looking for. I know on the aluminum molds, I'm looking for it to essentially boil off water pretty quickly. Okay, I think we are ready to pour. I heated up the mold there with the heat gun. Got our plastic hot. All right, let's see how this goes. We do have a little bit of overpour here and here and here. And since this is a silicone mold, we will have to trim that off by hand, like with some little snips, or pinch it off, but we can't pinch it against the edge of the mold once it's cooled. But I think this is gonna look great. I love how that turned out. That looks amazing. And I can't wait for this to cool enough for us to pop it out of the mold. Got our next cup right here, and instead of starting with a Siren scale, like we had talked about, I picked up this new moon dust that I haven't tried yet, the T1000. And I thought, let's do that. I'm gonna open that up. Drop a 30-second in there. And then obviously we're gonna see the moon dust a little bit better once there's some color in here. But I have to decide what color first, because I was thinking of doing like a translucent green, but the more I think about it with these colors, I kind of want to do like a purple for backing. I don't know, that rainbow effect on a green would be pretty cool. And I do have this Barlow's ultra transparent green that I haven't had a chance to really use yet. And I was thinking about, ooh, that is a pretty green. Let's do it. Let's do a green. Why not? Had to get the old cap here. Give this a good shake. It's like we could go the route of just putting a drop of like a opaque black in there, and I'm sure it would pop and look great. But all right, we're about to, no going back. We're gonna go a little bit heavier because I know it's a transparent. I'm gonna go ahead and go to 5. 5. I'm seeing that stuff. Ooh, that's a pretty green. It's a lot brighter than I expected it to be. Seeing that T1000. I do think I want to go in with another. Well, first let's increase our saturation. We'll go ahead and go to 5 or to 10. And in my mind is totally slipping on how much I normally saturate moon dust. But I think I want to go ahead and drop in another. Well, let's see. Saturation wise, that's not bad. Let's go to 15. 2, 3, 5. These are smaller baits, so they have more thin. They're a little bit thinner, which means that they're more likely to show off the translucent effect than maybe the first one we poured, which was a little bit on the thicker side. I do like that. I think I want to go ahead and bump in another 32nd of this T1000. So I'm not seeing enough of that rainbow, and that could be my fault. That could be the green doing that, and maybe I need to do another run with this in a more translucent, like white-based pigment to show off more of that rainbow. No, I'm seeing it now. I see that rainbow now. I like that. Okay. Now, do we go ahead and throw a Siren Scale in there, or do we stick with what we've got? I want something else in there to create some dimension, because right now we just have green and then what we're going to see with the moon dust kind of on the surface. Let me take a look at my wall of Siren Scales back here and see if that's what the route we want to go. That could be good. I mean, most of these would look fantastic. I'm trying to find one that's a little more on the complementary side. Let's do that one. Let's do that. This is wild. This is getting a little, we're getting a little weird here. We're gonna get a little weird here. Come on. So I'm gonna put something on that's gonna help pull more of that rainbow effect out. Ooh. We're gonna go in with an 1/8. This could be a total bust. I mean, I think it'll look great either way. I'm gonna go in with the Kraken, which, as you can see, has a lot of color to it. Okay, we're gonna zap this off a little bit, get it to thin out so we can get that those Siren Scales mixed in real well. Alrighty, I have got these molds preheated, and our plastic is ready. I actually put it through another round in the vacuum chamber because I've seen a lot of air bubbles, and now that it's been vacuumed out, you can see the moon dust so much better, which means once it's set up in the mold, we're going to be able to see the moon dust like crazy. All right. Okay, so we're gonna pour the this one over here, the Big-Eyed Fathead Junior. All right, now we just gotta wait, and once these are set up, we'll get them demolded. All right, we are ready to demold, starting with this one. You can see I was a little bit messy, but we'll get it cleaned up. Let's start from right there. Pop that out of there. All right, that chunky boy. Super, super cool. So I'm gonna have to clean it up a little bit, which is fine, because I was a messy pourer. But all I'm gonna do is take these and snip off the excess, overlaps. And I gotta get back in the practice of silicone molds. I haven't used them in so long, well, out of practice, obviously, but that color turned out pretty cool. I like that. Very cool. So that is the big-eyed fathead. And we're gonna look at the eyes here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and demold the big-eyed fathead Junior. Ooh, didn't that turn out cool? I like that. I like that a lot. And then same thing, a little bit of overpouring. Nothing a little pair of scissors can't fix. We'll look at eyes for that as well. And then this is the tombstone kicker. Ooh, I like that profile. Same thing, had a couple little areas where I overpoured a little bit, but they trim off, just like that. Check out that color. All right, let's grab the eyes. Here we go with an eye. Very big eye, very cool. Man, the action on that tail is gonna be wild. I am very much looking forward to fishing these, which the paperwork that they came with talks about hook size. So this one says for the tombstone kicker, 4 to 5/0 of your choice. Big eye fathead recommends an 8/0 beast hook. Let's see, I'm gonna guess this is gonna be probably 4 or 5. 4/0 wide gap swimbait hook of your liking. We've got a couple. I haven't glued these eyes in yet. They're just sticking there. There's that B8NTackle logo eye. Then the tombstone kicker, which you can see you have that tombstone shaped tail with that really cool black sparkle eye. Very cool. So I think all the hooks I need to fish these. So we will be fishing these soon. Yeah. I think this one's gonna be crazy looking in the water. I think that tail is gonna kick like mad. Very cool. Joe, B8NTackle, thank you again very much for sending me these molds. I had a blast with them. I'm looking forward to continuing to pour some more things in those because I think that these are dope looking and that's gonna be great. So thank you everybody who watched. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, make sure you're subscribed. We've got more stuff coming. We are posting every Monday and Friday-ish, maybe Tuesday and Friday-ish, Monday and Thursday-ish, somewhere around there, but twice a week. And I'm just very excited about what we've got coming video-wise for you all. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all next time.